following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culver's of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, Squeaky Clean Window Washing, Pressure Washing, and Gutter Cleaning, First National Bank in Tremont, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
This out of us on Friday night over in Champaign, and now it's everybody has an 0-0 record, and
right.
Hopefully they can come out tonight, get up early, and just put the pedal to the metal.
Whoever wins between the Railers and the Spartans here in the first game will take on either Rochester or Taylorville. They will square off at 7:30 tonight after our game, and then the regional championship will be Friday night at 7 o'clock back here at Southeast High School. And it's we talked about respecting your opponent, and you come in it's not easy playing a team that's only won 2 games, but we talked about where this Railer team just can't throw it out there. They're not good enough to just roll the ball out there and go play. We've got to play well, and I think we will. It's nice. I think the guys know we've got an excellent opportunity here for a chance to win a regional, and I think they'll take full advantage of it. About 50 seconds left on the warm-ups. I'm assuming they're going to do the national anthem, so we will kick it back to the studios for a break, have the national anthem, and bring you back with starting lineups here for the first round of the 3A regional between the Railers and the Spartans. You're in the Grau Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements at the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to 2 burglaries in Lincoln that have occurred recently. A building at 523 North Elm Street was burglarized during the February 1st weekend. Another building at 411 North Chicago Street was burglarized on the weekend of February 3rd. Multiple expensive tools were taken from both locations. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information and not your name. The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Get set for the starting lineups between the Railers and the Spartans here from Southeast High School. First man out for the Spartans, 5'10", and a sophomore, number 5, Josiah Turner. 5'8", and a junior, number 10, Jaden Jones. 6'2", and a senior, number 11, Cameron Adams. 6'5", and a forward, 21, Aaron Holman. And 5'10", and a sophomore guard, number 15, Tim Harrington. Head coach for the Spartans is Wayne Hamilton. Now the starting lineups for your Lincoln Railers. First man out, 6'2", and a senior, number 3, Smith. Gabe Smith. 6'3", and a junior, number 5, Comnick. Carson Comnick. 5'10", and a junior, number 10, Tungate. Brody Tungate. 6'5", and a senior, number 30, Hayes. Drew Hayes. And the man in the middle, 6'5", and a senior, 34, Sanders. Frank Sanders. Head coach in the program is Mr. Neil Taylor. We'll think it's still Neil Alexander. Assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcquellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
And it's game time. Southeast in their black uniforms, black numbers trimmed in white, and the Railers in their white uniforms, green numbers trimmed in red, and we're set. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, and the opening tip controlled by the Lincoln Railers.
Yeah, looks like Southeast comes out in a 1-2-2 zone, really spread out here on the wings. Railers were going to run their play where they get a shot down early to Frank, but that was not going to work with the defense that Southeast has.
Railers working it in. Smith now up top to Tungate. Swing it over to Comnick, right wing. Now Hayes finds Sanders tapped out of there, and Hayes is going to take it, and now Turner for the Spartans comes away with it. Turnover. Hayes grabs the loose ball. He'll dribble it up across half court. Now give it to Smith. Now Tungate. No Miller tonight. He's out, I think, with a concussion.
Yeah, I think you're right. He was. I don't even think he's been able to be at school the last couple of days. He's got hit in that Champaign Central game.
Railers working around. Comnick, he's going to pull up a running jumper off the side of the rim. Try to get his own rebound. Frank rips it out of there. Now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Spartans. No score, 7:03 to go in the first. Southeast with the basketball. Get it. Oh, stolen by Frank. Tried to throw it up court. Sanders steps in front of it. Another turnover, Spartans.
Yeah, 2 possessions now for the Spartans, 2 turnovers.
Comnick to Smith. Now hand off to Tungate. Alley-oop, Hayes up and good.
Yeah, pretty easy play. It really wasn't defended at all. No pressure put on the ball by the Spartans, and Sanders with an easy, or Drew Hayes with an easy put-in pass from Komnick.
Turner with it, now to Harrington. Back to Harrington up top. They'll reset. 3 on the way from Adams is good. And the Spartans take a 3-2 lead with 6:11 to go.
Yeah, and Southeast decides to put on some full court pressure here. Something the Railers have had some trouble with as of late.
Ooh, had Sanders underneath. Smith didn't see him. Now they'll reset up top with Hayes. Now left wing Komnick. Working around the perimeter. Bounce pass to Sanders. Hayes wide open in the middle. Didn't see him. Now all the way out to Komnick. Now Tungate. Tungate takes a pick from Hayes. Hayes wide open 3. Got it. Ooh. Drew Hayes with a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers up 2.
Yeah, I don't think the Railers have figured out this zone quite yet, but it was just kind of stagnant ball movement for the Railers. And finally Hayes gets open for the 3.
And Harrington stepped on the sideline. Another turnover, Spartans, Railer basketball.
Yeah, still, it's kind of a spread out 1-2-2, maybe a 2-3 up at the top, and they put some pressure on the ball a little bit, but the Railers should be able to pass through and dribble penetrate here to get some shooters open.
Komnick 3, left corner, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Adams, and Sanders is going to foul him. Sanders first personal, team first. Adams crosses timeline, picks up his dribble, now gives it to Harrington. Now Adams, 3 on the way, left it short. Rebound comes down to Holman for the Spartans. Now Jones, bounce pass up top to Harrington. Jump shot on the way by Turner, too strong. Tungate tracks down the loose ball. Now gets it to Hayes. And a foul on Jones.
Yeah, and then nobody really coming up to help on the defensive pressure put on by Southeast. The Railers just kind of hung Hayes and Tungate out to dry. Some of the Railers got to come back and help bring up the ball.
5-3 Railers, 4:35 to go first quarter. Tungate top of the key, now over to Smith. Back to Tungate, work it over left to Komnick.
Yeah, Railers trying to find an opening here and just passing around the perimeter and no movement, no penetration.
Komnick to Sanders. Sanders bounce pass to Smith. Komnick 3, left wing, got it. Komnick, Chris Coyne, State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers up by 5.
A little bit of ball movement there. The Railers got Smith right in the middle of the lane, and he was able to kick out to Komnick. Komnick got the feet set and drained it. 2 threes now for the Railers. Hayes with 1 and Komnick with 1.
Turner, jump shot, up and good. Turner got into the lane, and an easy jump shot for Turner. 8-5, 3:46 to go, first quarter.
What are we doing?
Tungate, now the Railers in some trouble. And a timeout on the court. Coach Alexander wants a timeout as the Railers having a little trouble with this press.
We're going backwards instead of going toward our basket. We're trying to go. Brady can just put his head down and go by him. It's basically a man-to-man press, and nobody wanting to handle the ball and bring it across with some pressure. And somebody's going to have to come up and help bring up the basketball. So a little full court pressure put on by Southeast. It looks like after a make only so far, and the Railers have to get their scheduled. Coach had to call a timeout. We were going to be up against that 10-second call.
Yeah. 3:40 left in the first. Railers up by 3 with the basketball. Hayes to inbound. He'll get it into Tungate. Now to Komnick. Komnick crosses half court. Over to Tungate, back to Komnick. Komnick, deep 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Southeast.
Yeah, good shot there too on the press break a little bit from the Railers, a little bit quicker.
Little bounce pass inside to Holman. It's up and good, and the Railers up by 1 with 3:18 to go. Comnick, bounce pass, Sanders. Sanders underneath, goes up, gets hammered, and Sanders will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's better. Comnick flashed to the middle, and Hayes found Comnick in the middle, and then Carson able to go to the basket a little bit, and then found Sanders underneath. Open for a minute, and kind of bobbled it, and then Sanders collected, and now will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throws for the Railers here tonight.
Free throw up and good for Sanders. Second free throw. Up and good. Sanders hits both free throws, and the Railers back up by 3.
Yeah, something that hurt the Railers in that loss against Champaign Central was
thrown
free
away.
throws.
Turnover Spartans. Railer basketball on the ruin end. Comnick to inbound.
Like Hayes flashed right to the middle.
All the way across court to Smith. Now reset up top to Tungate, over to Hayes.
Yeah, the Railers up top. These two guys at Tungate and now Hayes have got to dribble into that area.
Alley-oop Comnick, up and good.
Yeah, it looked like he got fouled, too.
Yeah, he did. 12-7 Railers, 2:48 to go. Now a trap. And a travel on Jones, as Tungate and Comnick had him trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Another turnover, Spartans. Comnick to Hayes, now Tungate.
Yeah, Tungate's got to drive right there. Hayes has got to drive into those corners.
Hayes, 3 off the rim, no good. Fought for by Tungate, and got a jump ball between Tungate and Jones.
Looks
Possession arrow goes to the Railers.
Yeah, out underneath the basket.
Tried to get alley-oop to Hayes, partially blocked. Spartans come down with a loose ball. Angeles checks in for Spartans. Hayes tips it out of there. Now Smith tipped it back to Hayes. Hayes up to Comnick. Comnick up with the right, no good. Smith with the rebound. He's got nowhere to go. Kick it out to Sanders. Sanders to Smith, and out of bounds. Turnover Railers.
The Railers just trying to go a little too quick there. Comnick tried to get to the basket and was denied. Looked like there was a lot of contact underneath again.
Yeah. Adams with it for the Spartans. Now all the way across to Harrington. Angeles up top with it. Now in the corner to Adams for a 3 off the rim, no good. A little push off there underneath, no call. And out of bounds, going to stay with the Spartans. I thought Holman had a little push
on against
Frank.
Sanders. Yeah, I think you're right. Horn checks in for Sanders now. And the Railers have got to find some bodies underneath and rebound. You don't want to give a team that you're not supposed to be close with any extra opportunities to put points on the board.
They'll kick it up top to Harrington. Now Angeles to Turner. Turner gets the lane, loses it on the floor. Hayes comes up to it, gets it to Horn. Now Horn bounce pass to Tungate. Tungate pushes right. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Hayes. 1:30 to go in the first. Railers up by 5. Horn. Now they'll work it up top to Hayes, over to Smith. Horn thought about a 3 in the corner. Now they'll work it to Smith. Smith dribbles in, gives it to Tungate. Tungate fires up a 3 off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Spartans, and it's Adams. Gives it to Angeles. Angeles up to Jones. Now bounce pass into Turner. Now inside to Holman. He's going to be fouled on the shot, and Holman will go to the line for 2. First free throw from Holman. Up and no good. Second free throw, up and good. 12-8, 57 seconds to go in the first. Railers with the basketball. Tungate all the way across to Comnick. Now Smith over to Tungate. Tungate will back it out with 55 to go. Top of the key to Hayes. Now left wing Comnick. Work it to the right to Tungate. Now Smith right wing. Hayes
That's
out to
good.
Comnick. Comnick's going to dribble in. Horn, jumper, way too strong. Tracked down by Smith. The Railers reset with 38 seconds to go. Comnick, 3, got it.
Yeah, good ball movement, much better ball movement now. We're starting to get a guy to flash to that free throw line. Timeout now, Southeast, and we're getting somebody to flash to that open area. And Hayes is a good guy to do that, Scott, because he's a very good passer. He knows, he keeps his eyes up. He knew exactly what he was going to do with it. He threw a bullet pass once he got it right to Comnick, and I don't know why he likes to shoot in the corner all the time, but he does, and he's been able to get a couple to go down here tonight.
Comnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer puts the Railers up 15-8.
Timeout for Southeast, yeah, with 27 seconds. You're going to have a timeout here real quickly after 27 seconds. So Southeast decides to burn one of their timeouts. The Railers on a little bit of a run here.
15-8, 25 seconds left in the first. Adams in the corner, gets trapped, nowhere to go. Now Comnick strips it from him, still on the floor. Harrington grabs it, and it's another jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Spartans. Short is going to check in for Comnick.
Lincoln substitution number 13, Preston Short.
15 seconds left in the first. Spartans with the basketball.
Short seeing some early action again. Miller out with a concussion symptoms, or I think he has actually diagnosed with one.
Big strong move by Holman to the basket, and it is 15. Change that score.
Yeah, 15, should be 15-10.
Yeah, 15-10. At the end of the first, the Railers 15, Spartans 10. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant.
Welcome back to Southeast High School for the first round of the 3A regional tournament. And the Railers with a 15-10 lead going into the second. And it is Lincoln basketball to start the second quarter. Comnick 3 from the corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Spartans. Harrington, he'll give it to Angelus, guarded there by Tungate. Now in the corner to Adams. Adams kicks it out to Angelus. Now Adams bounce pass into Holman. Holman spins up with the left, blocked by Horn. Angelus with the rebound, and the putback no good. Hayes rips the rebound, and he'll be fouled on the arm.
Well, the Southeast getting some point-blank looks at it, too, Scott. Holman doing a good job underneath there of working that baseline. The Railers got to figure out how to stop them. You don't want to give easy shots to Southeast, make them work for everything, and they haven't shown much of a perimeter game yet.
Tungate up to Smith. Smith had a 3-on-2, and Holman will kick it out of bounds, stay with the Railers. Comnick to inbound, kicks it into Hayes, now up top to Tungate, swing it left to Smith. Now found Horn, he tried to kick it out to Comnick in the corner, hit out of bounds, will stay with the Railers. 15-10 Railers, 7:18 to go in the first half. Smith goes up with the right, too strong. Comnick puts it back up, count the bucket and the foul. And Komnick will go to the line for one.
Yeah, rebound by Komnick on the offensive board and was pushed out of there as he was going up for the shot. He made it, and he's going to go to the line for a free throw now.
17-10 Railers. Komnick to the line. Free throw up and good. Make that 18-10, 7:13 to go, first half. And a foul on Tungate. Got Adams on the arm. First personal for Tungate, and the first team foul for the Railers. Angeles pushes it up. Smith strips it from him. Smith going to go up and blocked out of bounds by number 5, Turner. It's going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah, good steal over there on that side by Smith, and he tried to go coast to coast with it and was blocked out of the air.
Smith over to Tungate. Now back to Smith. Left wing Hayes. Now Smith up top. He'll go right to Komnick.
Got to have somebody flash back to that middle again.
Feed Horn down low. He'll kick it out to Smith. Now Komnick to Hayes. Hayes, deep three, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Holman for the Spartans, and he'll push it up to Angeles.
Well, Railers just not getting a whole lot other than threes right now. It's got that putback on offensive rebound by Komnick, but other than that, it's been all threes for the Railers.
And Smith's going to pick up the foul. I don't know if there was much of a foul there. I think Angeles just fell down.
Kind of ran into him, and Smith was just there for defensive purposes, ran into him and fell back. So I thought Smith was in pretty good defensive position.
18-10 Railers, 6:27 to go in the first half. Spartans to inbound. They'll get it into Angeles. He picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. In some trouble, and Sanders there for the loose ball. Tipped away, and Sanders grabbed it. Now Hayes in some trouble. Kick it up to Komnick. Now up to Tungate. Back to Komnick, left wing. Work it to the right to Horn. Now they'll work it back to the left. Tungate three from the corner. Got it.
He needed one. I think he needed one for the Railers, but he also needed one for himself. Scott Brody not been on track from deep as of late like he was about midway through the season, and that's a big basket for Brody's confidence.
Tungate with a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer puts the Railers up 11, and the rebound goes to the Railers with 5:45 to go. Bounce pass into Sanders. Now to Hayes. Kick it over to Horn. Horn to Tungate. Back to Horn. Horn's going to fire up a three. Got it! Horn hits a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers up 14.
Yeah, get moving here a little bit and make Southeast come out you a little bit on the perimeter, make them move out toward you, then maybe the Railers can drive to the hoop.
Turner's running jumper no good. Komnick tracks down the loose ball. Lobs it over to Hayes, and he'll trot it up right side. Over to Tungate. Now Komnick. Bounce pass to Sanders. Sanders to Komnick. Now up top to Horn. Over to Hayes. Now they find a wide open Sanders. They collapse on him. He's trying to go up with it, and a jump ball.
Yeah, I think Frank's got to just catch and go up. You know, he's trying to put the ball on the floor, I think, just to gain better position for the shot, but he's putting it on, and then Southeast just coming to dig up after it, and Frank's just got to be a little quicker with his decision making.
Spartans with the basketball. Railers up 14. Three on the way by Jones is way off, and Tungate tried to get the ball off his hands. Going to stay with the Spartans.
Southeast substitution, number 30, Perez Carter.
Turner to inbound for the Spartans. 4:42 to go. Get it to Holman. Now kick it out. Jones, he's going to throw up a shot. No good. Horn with the rebound. Kick it to Tungate. Now Tungate pushes up. Now he'll back it out. Get to Hayes. Hayes up and couldn't get it to go, but he'll be fouled and go to the line for two.
Southeast is really trying to dig at when we get a rebound, trying to tie us up or strip it away, and there was three guys around Horn. He was able to get it to Tungate, and Tungate did a great job of just moving the ball down the court. You got a huge advantage if you got three guys all over Horn trying to strip it from him, and we were able to push the ball there. Hayes ran the floor, and Tungate found him.
Free throw no good from Hayes. He'll get one more. Second one, no good. Rebound, Holman for the Spartans. Jones. Oh, he drug his foot. Yeah, he sure did. Carter drags his foot, and he'll be called for the travel, and it'll be Railer basketball. Hayes to inbound. Corner, Horn. Now Horn with it right wing, bounce pass to Sanders. Sanders back to Horn, swing it to Tungate, top of the key.
Boy, Brody's got to get into that drive in that area and make that wing come over and guard him, and you got Komnick open for a three.
Raylers working around that perimeter. Tungate left, Komnick. Komnick's going to dribble in, pull up just inside the three-pointer, no good. Sanders there for the rebound, back up and good for Sanders. A big, strong rebound from Sanders, put it back up and good, and the Raylers up 16.
Well, and he didn't put it back on the floor. He just got the rebound and put it right back in.
Tungate and Carter tied up on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Raylers with 3:35 to go. It's the Raylers 26, the Spartans 10. Hayes will kick it into Tungate. Over to Hayes. Now in the corner to Komnick. Komnick, corner three, got it. Komnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Raylers up 19 with 3:20 to go. And a turnover, Spartans. Be Railer basketball.
Yeah, and really Hayes didn't even dribble into that gap there and still was able to find Komnick in the corner, and that's the right place to be because Southeast not guarding the corner three right now, and Komnick's got three of them.
Ooh, could have got it right back.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to be open again. They're mixed up on their defense here.
Komnick in the corner, nothing there. Now they'll swing it around to the right side.
Good pass fake by Hayes, I think will get him open.
Komnick, another three, got it! Komnick, two in a row from the corner, and it's 32-10, and it's another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Harrington over to Jones. Jones going to fire a three, airballed it right down to Smith.
Go. Push it, Hayes.
Hayes will walk it up, kick it over to Smith. Now Tungate. Tungate for a three off. Rebound Spartans.
Good job by Carson. I thought he was going to pick up his second foul there by trying to go off that offensive rebound, but he wised up real quick.
Holman in the corner. That's a travel.
Isn't it?
Or a jump ball. Possession arrow. Lincoln. 32-10, 2:24 to go. A timeout on the court called by Southeast. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Well, sometimes you live and die by the three, and thank goodness they're falling tonight.
Well, our favorite college team tends to do that sometimes, and it doesn't work out for them very well. But right now for the Railers, it's coming on, and they're able to find Komnick, and I think Tungate's got one, Hayes has got one, and we're finding gaps, and I think Southeast just losing shooters in that zone.
Mr. Dietrich had to come over and
fix my stats. And I appreciate Jeff making his way down to Springfield too, because me, radio, and stats do not work out very well.
I understand that. Spartans basketball, Turner to inbound. Tried to bounce a pass in to Adams. Now they do. Now Jones with it. He'll back it out with 2:17 to go. And turnover. Almost a turnover. Still on the ground. Adams, three, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith pushes right. Got a 2-on-3. Now he'll back it out. Up top to Hayes. Fired over to Komnick. Now Sanders. Back to Hayes. Hayes, three on the way. Got it. Hayes with a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And it's 35-10 with 1:50 to go, first half.
Loose ball. Railers grab it. move it down, and Hayes with his second Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer of the game.
Jones, 3 no way, tipped out of bounds off of Smith, going to stay with the Spartans as Horn checks in for Comnick.
Southeast substitution number 14, correction, Southeast substitution number 30, Perez Carter.
We got Tungate, Horn, Hayes, Sanders, and Smith out there for the Railers right now. Southeast runs the same out-of-bounds play every time.
Harrington with it up top. 1:30 to go in the first half. Harrington gets it to Carter. Carter dribbles right, guarded there by Tungate. Tungate giving him some fits.
Yeah, I think we can pressure the basketball.
3 on the way, in and out, no good. Hayes tips it out to Smith. Smith up with the right and good. Good strong move to the basket by Smith, and it's 37-10 Railers.
Yeah, Smith got the rebound after the dribble was tipped out, I think, by Hayes. Tipped it out to about the free throw line. Smith was there, and then he went coast to coast and was able to finish the layup, and it's been a good quarter for the Railers.
Spartans with the basketball. Harrington with it. Gonna dribble up, now back. Now bounce pass to Carter to Turner. Turner bounce pass, try to get it to Holman. Sanders is there. Now a loose ball. Tungate picks it up. He pushes right with 50 seconds to go. Now they'll reset with Smith. Now top of the key to Hayes. 37-10 Railers. Horn in the corner. Now back to Hayes.
12 turnovers now for Southeast.
And Turner's going to be called for the foul. A little push on Tungate with 36 seconds to go.
Southeast foul number 5, Ryan Turner. Lincoln substitution number 5,
Comnick checks back in for Horn for this last, hopefully, offensive possession, as Coach doesn't want Carson to get too foul, so he takes him out on the defensive side. But we're going to try and hold it here for one.
Smith to Hayes, down to 25 seconds. Smith right wing up top to Hayes.
I'd like to get some kind of back door for Comnick here. Jaden Jones Josiah Turner is all over him.
Sanders with it left wing, kind of puts his head down, makes some space. Now Smith. Smith kicks it out to Comnick. Comnick, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Fought for. Smith rips it out of there, gives it to Comnick. Tungate got the 3 off, but no good. And at the end of the first half, it's the Lincoln Railers 37, Southeast Spartans 10. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show here at Southeast High School in the first round of the 3A boys basketball regional, where the Railers lead it here at half, 37-10 over the host school, the Spartans from Southeast. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Spartans, they were led in the first half by Aaron Holman. Holman with 5. Cameron Adams with 3. And 2 points for Josiah Taylor to round out the 10 for Southeast. The Railers were led here in the first half by the junior Carson Comnick. Comnick with 17 points in the first half. 8 points for Drew Hayes, 4 for Frank Sanders, 3 apiece for Blake Horn and also Brody Tungate, and 2 points for Gabe Smith. Again, the Railers lead it here at half, 37-10. We'll kick it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball. Welcome back, Railer Nation. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Comnick, Scott Kirby, Lloyd Kirby here from Southeast High School. The first round of the 2025 IHSA 3A Boys Basketball Regional, where the Railers are up 37-10 here at halftime over Southeast. Again, after our game will be the Rochester Rockets taking on the Taylorville Tornadoes. The winner of that game will go to the championship for Friday night. That'll be a 7 o'clock start, so hopefully the Railers are in it, Scott, and we get this place rocking with some green and red, and like it used to be. I remember when coming to Southeast was always a tough game when I remember back in just reflecting on opponents, and when you went into that locker room after a game you played Southeast, you knew you'd played a basketball game, and this place was jam-packed, and it'd be barring a catastrophe here. Let's get this place rocking on Friday night.
Yeah, and a lot of empty seats tonight. Not a real good crowd. A lot more Lincoln people here than Southeast.
Southeast 2-28. Not a lot of people coming out to
watch that, huh?
Come and watch their game. But a good start for the Railers, Scott. The Railers shooting well from the perimeter, 8 of 17 from three-point land, and we kind of talked about that. We've been waiting for this kind of all season long. For sometimes we'll have a guy hit 2 or 3, but the rest of the guys aren't shooting as well. And tonight it's been a host of different guys. Komnick with 4 of them, Hayes with 2 of them, and Brody Tungate and also Blake Horn with 3s for themselves. So 8 3-pointers for the Railers, off to a good start. I told Carson this is one of the better places to shoot, I thought, when I played, and so far it's worked out. Yeah,
shot the ball really well first half, and now the dreaded third quarter. See how they come out and respond, and hopefully they can pick up where they left off and just extend that lead and make it a no-doubter.
Southeast shoots 24% from the field. They were 1 of 9 from three-point land, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They had 11 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. 13 turnovers for the Spartans doesn't bode well for them when you've got more turnovers than points. They've got 1 steal. Again, their leading scorer, Aaron Holman, with 5. The Railers shoot 13 of 29 for 45%, 8 of 17 from the three-point line, 47%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 15 total rebounds for the Railers, 7 of them offensive. Lincoln's got 8 steals to go along with their 9 assists in the first half. The first half was led by Carson Komnick, with 17 points in the first half. So I thought all together it was really a good half for the Railers. In all the way up and down the lineup, everybody contributed that was out there. 1 minute and 40 seconds left up on the clock. We'll kick it back to the studios and have third quarter action. You're in the Grau Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements at the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to 2 burglaries in Lincoln that have occurred recently. A building at 523 North Elm Street was burglarized during the February 1st weekend. Another building at 411 North Chicago Street was burglarized on the weekend of February 3rd. Multiple expensive tools were taken from both locations. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information and not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Southeast High School, where the Lincoln Railers take a 37-10 lead into the third quarter. Will be Railer basketball to start the third, and Hayes will inbound.
Looks like starting lineup in for the Railers. Hayes, Smith, Tungate, Sanders, and Komnick in there.
They'll kick it into Tungate. Now Tungate will push it up the court, guarded there by Harrington. Now Smith right wing to Hayes. Hayes looking for Sanders, nothing there. Now Smith's going to try to get to him. Now they'll reset up top, work it left to Komnick. Now Hayes. Now they'll feed Sanders. Sanders going to dribble in, up with the right, blocked by Holman, out of bounds, going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah, they looked like they're out of that first possession. The Railers really trying to go to Sanders. They looked for him the first time. They reversed the ball around and got it back into him the second time.
And a turnover, Railers.
Good hustle by Sanders as he gets back and causes the turnover by Southeast.
Tungate pushes it up, now gives it to Hayes, over to Smith. Back to Tungate. Tungate dribbles right. Now we'll back it out, pick up his dribble, give it to Hayes, right wing.
Boy, Southeast all over us in a man-to-man. Railers got to look to go backdoor with their cuts.
Stripped out of Smith's hands, and here comes Harrington, gives it to Adams for Southeast. Now Jones. Jones fires up a three, way off. Rebound comes down to Turner, out of bounds. Railer basketball.
Well, I can hear that ball from here. It sounds like a playground ball.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming they started the regional with a new ball, which is not a good idea.
Railer basketball, 7 minutes to go in the third, up by 27. Hayes spins right, gives it to Smith. Smith to Komnick. Hands off to Tungate. Now Komnick with it. To Hayes. Couldn't hit him, out of bounds, turnover Railers. Good idea, just couldn't connect.
Yeah, not a good couple of first possessions for the Railers, as we're not giving up any points on the other end, but we have thrown the ball away a couple times now.
Still 37-10, down to 6:30 to go, third quarter. Harrington will dribble right on Tungate. Now kick it up to Jones. Jones backs it out. Now spins right. Gives it to Turner. Turner's going to go up with the left, blocked by Hayes, and here comes Tungate. And a foul. And Tungate will go to the line for two.
So a steal by Tungate, takes it coast to coast and goes and gets fouled here. The Railers 3 of 5 from the free throw line here so far tonight.
Free throw up and good for Tungate.
Give Tungate 4 points on the night.
Is there a running clock in regional?
Oh, yeah.
And Tungate gets the second, makes it 39-10. And it's stolen away by Tungate. Hayes picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Now finds Smith to Tungate. Now over to Komnick, work it left to Hayes. Railers working the perimeter.
Travel.
Tungate up with the right, up and count it.
Yeah, good drive there by Tungate. And again, this pressure by Southeast, there's plenty of gaps and plenty of openings for this Railer offense to penetrate.
41-10, 5:38 to go, third quarter. Jones will back it out, guarded by Tungate. Now go over to Turner. Turner to Jones. Jones fires up a three, in and out, and back in and good. And it's 41-13. And they're going to call Komnick with a pushing foul.
Yeah, that was way off the ball.
Just maybe trying to get open, pushed his defender, and got called for it. Little bounce pass underneath, no good. Here comes Tungate. Fired over. Three on the way by Komnick, in and good for Komnick. And another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And it's 44-13.
Yeah, I love the push of the basketball by Tungate. Opens up. Everybody goes to the lane to try to stop him, and Brody did a great job of keeping his eyes up.
Bounce pass inside, now to Harrington. Over to Jones. Now Turner back to Jones. Jones going to dribble in, lose it, and foul there by Smith. Or nope, they're going to get Tungate. Horn will check in for Tungate.
Number 1, Blake Horn.
So Jones to the line for two, 44-13. Raiders with the lead. Free throw up and good from Jones.
Yeah, 4 straight points for Jones as he got the last triple to go in. Now a free throw. Gets this to 44-14, as Scott said, and we're hoping for that quick game.
Second one no good. Sanders with the rebound. 30-point lead for the Railers. Horn to Komnick. Komnick's going to dribble in, loses it on the ground, fought for, and a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Spartans. Chucked it out of bounds, and number 33 went up to get it. I don't know who 33 is.
He didn't come down on his feet, that's for sure. So turnover by Southeast.
Not in the roster.
No?
No 33. Hayes going to bring it up. Hand off to Smith. Now Horn. Horn dribbles left, keeps going. Picks up his dribble, feeds Sanders. Sanders up and no good, but he'll be fouled.
Yeah, good look there by Horn, too. He saw that Frank's man was in front of him in an open lane to the basket and just a lob over the top. And Frank sealed him off and is going to go to the foul line for 2, where Frank was 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Sanders had 4 points in that half. Get there.
And good.
Didn't know if it was going to get there.
That brought some rain.
Good arch there by Sanders as 3 of 3 for Big Frank. It's off them.
Oh, let's say it off Smith. Tungate's going to check in for Sanders.
Tungate got a little bit of a break. You can probably see Coach going to give some guys a little bit of a rest. Not that travel, yeah. Not that we've been playing a ton of games lately, but you want to make sure you're fresh for Friday night. As the Railers will be right back here on Friday at 7 o'clock. Take on the winner of Rochester and Taylorville.
Komnick to Tungate. Tungate kicks it out to Horn. Nothing there. Now they'll reset. Work it left to Smith. Now left wing Tungate. Up top to Horn. Right side Smith. Smith over to Komnick, right corner. Now Tungate. Horn found a lane. Up with the right.
We got fouled, too.
And the foul. Count the bucket. And Horn will go to the line for 1.
Yeah, I was just waiting for Carson's man to step in and try to help on the drive by Horn, but he stayed glued to Komnick, and Horn with a wide open lane to the basket. Blake up strong, makes the layup, and will go to the free throw line for the free throw, up and good for Horn. So give him 6 points here tonight, and it's a nice balance of scoring here for the Railers tonight.
48-14, 3:49 to go, third quarter. Adams with it, now to Harrington, over to Jones. Jones picked up there by Smith. Bounce pass inside to Holman, up and easy bucket for Holman as he snuck through the defense. Laid it up and good. 48-16. Hayes going to be shoved going to the hoop, on the ground, no shot. Fouls on number 21, Holman. It's his second, team fourth. Komnick to inbound for the Railers. Kicks it in the corner to Smith. Now Hayes, right wing. Work it to the left to Horn. Now Komnick, left corner. Now back to the right. Komnick pulls up from the elbow, in and good for Komnick. A tough shot, got it to go.
Yeah, he likes the one couple dribble pull up, and he got to his spot right about that free throw line. And Carson with good elevation there, and give him 22 here on the night.
50-16. 2:55 left, third quarter. And through the hands of Harrington, and that will be an over and back, Railer basketball. .249 left, third quarter. Komnick gives it to Smith. Smith did a good job of tapping it to himself. Comnick, three, corner, way too long. Smith's going to track it down for the Railers. Now they'll reset to Hayes, now right side Comnick. Hayes, three, corner, in and out, no good. Smith with the rebound. He's going to throw up a running jumper, no good. And tracked down by Harrington for the Spartans. Jones all the way up to Adams. Adams backs it out, gives it to Turner. Turner to Adams. Adams, three, no good. Holman there for the rebound and the putback and a foul. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll go line for two.
Yeah, open on that weak side rebound, and no Railer over there to box out Holman underneath, and he got fouled going up for the putback.
Holman to the line for two. First one is good.
Holman leading the way for the Spartans now with 8 points.
Second one up and rolls around and good for Holman, and it's 50-18. Tungate pushes right, guarded there by Angeles. Now gives it to Hayes over to Comnick. Comnick bounce pass to Horn. Horn kicks it out. Hayes, three on the way, off the rim, up on the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Spartan basketball. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Railers up by 32. All right.
Good math, Scott.
Yeah. Angeles. Now up top there to Adams. They'll feed it into Turner. Turner tries to back his way in. Jones, a little reverse layup, no good. Horn with the rebound. Hand off to Smith. Smith gives it to Comnick. A little bump by Holman. Comnick kicks it out to Smith. Now up top to Tungate, over to Hayes, right wing. Oh, had a wide open lane. Comnick spins, nothing there. Give it to Smith. Tungate gonna dribble in, now back it out. Under a minute to go. Smith's gonna try a three off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Spartans, that's Adams. He'll give it to Angelos, he'll bring it up. Kicking into quarter, Adams.
Backside.
Tried to lob it into Holman. Jones tracks it down. Jumper on the way, no good. Turner there for the rebound and the putback. 30-point lead for the Railers. Tungate with the basketball. 25 seconds to go. Kick it out to Horn, now up top to Hayes. Feed it in to Hayes, up, stripped out of his hands, and it's going to be out of bounds. Stay with the Railers. Hayes wanted to foul there.
Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure if he got hit or it looked like it could have been, but I'm not sure the refs are going to call a whole bunch here as the big point deficit goes by. Looks like the Railers are trying to hold for one here.
Smith with 7 seconds. Starts to dribble down to 5. Smith to 4. Now Horn with it. Horn running, or a little layup up over the rim and good for Horn. And at the end of 3, it's the Lincoln Railers 52, Southeast Spartans 20. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have a quick fourth quarter here at Southeast High School. So stay tuned. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage.
As pensions go by the wayside.
A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Southeast High School, where the Railers have a 52-20 lead on the Spartans, and it will be a running clock here on the fourth. Railer basketball to start the fourth. Tungate over to Smith. Smith dribbles out of it, now goes to the rim and up and no good, but a foul going to the rim, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, it looked like he was just riding him the whole time, and Smith finally able to get around, turn the corner, and got all the way to the basket and got fouled. So Smith will go to the line for the Railers tonight, 8 of 10 from the free throw line.
Free throw up and good for Smith. Second one up and good. Smith 2 for 2 with that trip, makes it 54-20, 7:10 to go. Jones to Angelus. Angelus going to dribble in, and he's going to be wrapped up there by Smith. Jump ball, possession arrow is in favor of the Spartans. Turner to inbound, little bounce pass to Adams.
Brody's going to track it down.
Yeah, he is. Southeast all but giving up here. Komnick to Smith. Smith dribbles in. Nowhere to go. Now he's going to come back. Strong move by Smith, up and good, and it's 56-20.
Yeah, good kickback pass by Carson as he was double teamed there, kicked it to Smith, who was open, and
lost there by Angelus. Here come the Railers. Over to Komnick. Komnick trailing Hayes, up and good for Hayes. 58-20. And a substitution timeout. Or a full timeout.
Yeah, full timeout.
Full timeout by the Spartans. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after these messages.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant.
Welcome back to Southeast High School as the Railers up 58-20 on the Spartans with 6 minutes to go here in the game. A running clock. Feed it into Turner, nowhere to go. Kick it out to Carter. Now a 3 by Harrington, way short. Right down to Horn. Tried to get it over to that's Short who's checked in.
Short's
with
checked in. Yep, Vlakovic checked in. Brett Hayes. Tate all in there now for the Railers to go along with Horn.
Short pushes it up to the right. Now back it out. Finds Horn up top. Now Horn gets the basket. Jumper from Horn, no good. Brett Hayes with the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow Railers.
Yeah, good job there by Horn on the drive, and then a good job also by Brett Hayes with the big offensive rebound underneath.
Short over to All. Now back to Short over to Horn. Horn to Vlakovic. Right wing to Short. Short will hand off to All. Railers working that clock. Get it down to Brett Hayes. Now back out to Vlakovic. Now Horn. Over to Short. Now in the corner to All. Short up and good. Little give and go from All to Short. Short finishes it, and it's 60-20.
Yeah, a little sophomore action there for the Railers. All to Short on a back cut, and Short put the layup in to extend this lead to 40 now.
3 from Turner way off. Holman tried to rebound it off his hands, out of bounds. Rayler basketball. And off of Short's hands, turnover Railers, right back to the Spartans. Spartans work it around to Adams, over to Carter, back to Adams. Now Carter over to Turner. Feed it in, now back out. Bounce pass over to Harrington for a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to All, gives it to Short. And a jump ball. We've had a lot of jump balls tonight.
A lot of jump balls. I don't know. Southeast just goes for the jump ball instead of playing regular defense. They did a lot on the defensive rebound. The defensive rebound by the Railers. They were trying to scrum almost like a youth basketball, and they go for the ball to try to tie it up.
Ferguson checks in for the Railers. Horn will have a seat. Spartans with the basketball. 2:35 left in the game. 40-point lead for the Railers. Tapped out of bounds off of All. We'll stay with the Spartans.
Substitution now. Clark and Kirka checking in for Hayes and Velakovic.
Spartans basketball. Carter over to Adams. Back to Carter. Feed it into Adams. Now kick it back out to Carter. Clock running. Under 2 minutes to go. And a unforced turnover by the Spartans. It will be Rayler basketball. Ferguson got bumped, going to the hoop, and he'll go to line for 2.
Little press breaker there. Aiden got right to the middle, and Short found him, and he saw a little bit of a lane for a while, and then got body blocked almost into the stands. Ferguson will go to the line for 2 free throws.
First one up and good for Ferguson.
Might be his first varsity points.
Yeah, that's could be a true statement there. And got both of them. 62-20, under a minute to go.
Well, the Railers will win this one and go on to the regional championship on Friday night. They'll take on the winner of the next game, which is Taylorville and Rochester. That game will be a 7 o'clock start here at Southeast High School. So we hope a huge following of Railer Nation can make their way down to Southeast.
Steal by All, and he's going to be fouled going to the rim, and he's going to get 2 free throws. Free throw up and good from All. And second one up and good. And your final from Southeast High School, the Lincoln Railers 64, Southeast Spartans 20. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated postgame show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. Squeaky Clean window washing, pressure washing, and gutter cleaning. You need to relax at home, not work harder. Let Squeaky Clean do the work for you so you can enjoy your house. Contact Derek Reed at 217-737-0540 to start relaxing today. First National Bank in Tremont. First National Bank in Tremont is here to grow with you. Check out the wide variety of products and services at tremontbank.com. Equal housing lender, FDIC insured. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Here in the Grau Incorporated postgame show as the Railers win it here 64-20 in the opening round of the Class 3A Boys Southeast Regional. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Southeast Spartans, they were led by Aaron Holman. Holman with 9. 4 points apiece for Josiah Turner and Jaden Jones. 3 points for Cameron Adams. The Railers were led here tonight by the junior Carson Komnick. Komnick with 22 points, 5 Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointers. Also in double figures, Drew Hayes. Drew Hayes had a couple 3-pointers as well. Give Drew 10 points. 8 points for Blake Horn. 7 points for Brody Tungate. 6 for Gabe Smith. And a host of guys with 2. Preston Short, Tate Awe, Aiden Ferguson. Oh, sorry, Frank. I forgot Frank Sanders with 5 points to go as well. So the Railers win it here 64-20. We'll kick it back to the studios for another timeout and have Coach Alexander here in just a couple minutes here in the Grau Incorporated postgame show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, Don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
WLCN's Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. Phone 217-735-5400.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like, they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, as the Railers advance here in IHSA regional play with a win over Southeast 64-20. And Scott, the Railers did exactly what they should have done and planned to do, is come out with a win and play pretty good basketball. They were projected to win this one and then advance to Friday's action to take on either Rochester or Taylorville.
Yeah, a little bit of slow start for the Railers, but got it going second quarter by the way of the three. So yeah, I got it rolling again after a tough loss at Champaign last Friday, and get right back at it here. And yeah, a big win for the Railers, and we'll see who they take on, the winner of Rochester and Taylorville.
Yeah, I like it. It used to be, where the one game would be on Tuesday and then one game would be on Wednesday for the chance to advance to the regional championship. But I like it here where it's back-to-back games, a little doubleheader action here for in this regional, and we get a chance to maybe stay and watch a little bit and see who the Railers will take on Friday night. Waiting for Coach Alexander here to check in with us at the high above here at Southeast High School. Again, the Railers will be in action on Friday at 7 o'clock back here at Southeast High School. And we hope that all Railer Nation can make it down here to Southeast to bring home a regional title, and hasn't been done for a couple years, and we're on a little bit of a regional drought for the Railers.
We're about due.
Yeah, it'd be nice to bring one back here, and I think most would say if you would have asked them 4 weeks ago, a month ago, 5 weeks ago, that we would be in this situation where we got the draw as the number one seed and a chance to play in the regional. Some people probably would have thought you're more crazy than we really are. But the Railers put together, they got healthy for one, and they put on a string of 10 in a row, won 11 of 12, and got them to where they, I think, planned to be when they first started the season. I think this is a team that Coach Alexander thought early on could be in this spot, and they've played themselves right into it for Friday night.
Yes, sir.
We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break and have Coach Alexander here in just a couple minutes. You're in the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements at the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to 2 burglaries in Lincoln that have occurred recently. A building at 523 North Elm Street was burglarized during the February 1st weekend. Another building at 411 North Chicago Street was burglarized on the weekend of February 3rd. Multiple expensive tools were taken from both locations. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information and not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Victory. And join us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, big win for the Railers. Had the three-pointer falling tonight, and overall, good win.
Yeah, we played from I thought we really done a nice job of, ball. Once we got a little slow at the beginning, but we finally picked it up to where we could get a little ball movement inside and out, and those are the best shots on the three-point arc. If you pass the ball inside and kick it out to a shooter stepping right into it. So I think we had 8 threes in the first half, which is uncommon for us. But it also reflects on mental preparation and being ready to play.
Well, Coach, you got this one out of the way. I think you're favored to win this one and probably favored to win it big, and you did your job there. And now it's on to Friday night, the regional championship. The Railers back. I think we were just talking about this. Probably a spot where you thought you'd be to start the season. Now, 5 weeks ago, would you say that? Probably not. But when you first started the season, I think you thought you had a team that could compete for a regional championship, and you've moved yourself into that spot against 2 good teams that are going to be taken on here in just a little bit. And the good thing is you've seen both teams early on in the regular season, so you have a little familiarity with them. And the Railers, came out and played well, and they'll have to play well again on Friday night.
Well, we got to play well every night we play, but everything happens, and here we are down, Brady. We don't have a full squad again, but we've just got to keep fighting and doing the things. It's been a tough year for injuries and sickness and the whole ball of wax, but our kids have stuck together, and the kids that have had to step up and done the job have really done a nice job.
Well, Friday will be big, Coach, as we've had a little bit of drought for a regional championship, not like we have in the past where we've gotten quite a few in a row, and we've had a little drought. It'd be good for this team to come out and put us back in that regional championship and bring home a trophy.
Well, that's our goal. I thought going into the year, if we'd have stayed healthy, I thought we would have had a very solid year. But, considering the facts and what's taken place, I think our kids have had really an outstanding year.
Yeah, Coach, you talked about that slow start. It was a little bit of a different zone, I thought, for Southeast. Matched up, and they were really spread, but you're able to find a number of different shooters. Comnick got hot early in the corner, and it seems like they kept that corner open for him. And the guys did a good job. As you said, Hayes started to flash that middle, and we're able to kick it out to him. We got it going there, and then Hayes and Tungate. I thought it was big for Brody to get one down. He hasn't been shooting the ball like he was halfway through the season, and I think tonight was a good confidence builder for most.
Well, we hope so, because when he's on, he's really good, and his confidence has not been what we'd like to see it, but we've talked to him, you got to want to shoot, and there's times where he gets discouraged and he just quits being aggressive, and you can see in the second half he had some confidence tonight. He was getting to the basket and making free throws and hit the three, and those things, everybody thinks I got to score to have a great game, and that's not the case. So, we got to play hard, we got to guard and do our thing. So.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you right back here Friday night as the Railers will take on the winner of Rochester Rockets and Taylorville Tornadoes for a regional championship.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully we'll see everyone.
Let's have a big crowd. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Big crowd, that will help us out a lot. Thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Springfield, Illinois. Our next broadcast will be Friday, February 28th at 7 o'clock as the Railers will take on the winner of the Rochester Rockets and Taylorville right back here at Southeast. Broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 6:30. The Railers now stand at 22-10. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Claudette, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 64, Southeast 20. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for a Classic Rock experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. Squeaky Clean window washing, pressure washing, and gutter cleaning. You need to relax at home, not work harder. Let Squeaky Clean do the work for you so you can enjoy your house. Contact Derek Reed at 217-737-0540 to start relaxing today. First National Bank in Tremont. First National Bank in Tremont is here to grow with you. Check out the wide variety of products and services at tremontbank.com. Equal housing lender, FDIC insured. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.